To begin, I would like to play out a little hypothetical scenario. It's a Monday morning and you have a speech to give within about an hour. So what do you want to do? You want to prepare for that. You want to shower. We can all relate to this. I hope that you guys use soap when you shower. However, in this scenario, in this lifestyle, there's no showering because soap is made from animals. Another situation, ladies, I'm assuming you guys like to wear makeup sometimes. However, in this world, you can't wear makeup either because makeup is derived from testing animals. So that is also not ethical in this new world. As you can see, this would be very hard to live with nowadays. And so this is why animal testing is ethical. The first reason why it's ethical is because it provides us with many medications. The second reason is testing is not harmful. And the third one is testing is needed. So my first main point, testing provides us with medication. According to Medical Progress Coalition, which is a group of very prestigious doctors in the UK, animal testing is ethical because it provides us with many things that can prevent diseases such as vaccines. If you don't know what a vaccination is, it is a way to treat a disease by administering a dead or a weakened form of the disease into the person before it ever happens. Because of this, you won't actually get the disease, or you can just have a mild cause of it later. There are three very popular vaccinations. One is polio. Polio works by destroying muscle tissue and can leave you paralyzed. A famous case is our 32nd President, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, and he spent his last 20 years, I believe, of his life in a wheelchair because of this disease. And now you see about maybe 50 cases a year, and it used to be in the thousands to 10,000s. Another popular one is smallpox. This is an epidemic disease. It's responsible for wiping out almost all the Native Americans when Europeans were to migrate over here back when Christopher Columbus discovered America. Not only does it help with vaccinations, it helps with treatments too. Breast cancer, which causes 23% of deaths among women nowadays, recently discovered a new treatment called Herceptin. It replaced the old treatment, thermoxylin. They obtained this by testing this on lab rats in the labs. And it now makes so that women survive 80% of the time, which is up 17% from the old 63%. So as I've told you, it not only helps with preventative medicine, but also treats bad diseases. But some people are still not comfortable with this because they believe it harms animals, which brings me to my second point. Testing is not harmful. According to a study from Capella University, 17 to 22 million animals are tested each year. Now, if you're an animal activist, this is a huge number to you, and you're going to throw this in any person's face to just scare them, make them feel like a horrible person, which, incidentally, is not the case, because when you actually think about it, 90% of those animals are rats. And unless you like rats, okay, then I guess you can feel bad about it, but I don't. 5% are fish, which, who cares about fish? They're the worst pet anyway. 2-3% are just random other animals, and then a mere 1 to 2% are cats and dogs. And I can understand where people would feel empathy towards that. So 1 to 2% are cats and dogs. Of those 1 to 2%, 61% receive no pain at all. There are tests out there that actually require no pain. It's just they need them to test something. 31%, if pain is required, they use an anesthetic so they don't feel anything. And the remaining 8% actually feel pain because if an anesthetic was used, it would interfere with the results of the test. So 8% of 1 to 2% of animals would feel pain, which is a very low number. And then personally, from my point of view, is unless you are vegan, like strictly no animals in your diet, I don't know why you become an activist, because 17 to 22 million, sounds like a big number, right, for animals to die? We stuff our faces with food. If you didn't know, 5 billion animals are consumed each year just by the United States. That is over 10 to 100 times more than the animals are actually being tested. So I can understand why eating is over medical progress that can save humans. So I've told you that it's actually not that harmful, and to be honest, we don't have any other alternative either. Which brings me to my third point, that testing is needed. International debate teams among the world have always argued about this concept, and they've always come to the same conclusion, that our life today would not be possible without the testing in the past. Learning how the body works, what makes it work, and the human anatomy is responsible for everything that we've got today. Another thing I personally believe is animals, people don't realize this, that animals also benefit from animal testing. We don't test just for our own personal gain. We test for animals to be able to treat it in the future as well. So your pet dog or your pet cat, well, millions of pet dogs and pet cats have been treated by that small percent that have been probably tested. And so those are my 3 main points. In conclusion, sorry, not in conclusion, but to wrap up my speech, hurting an animal to benefit us is hard to grasp, but it's needed if we want to continue to survive. Testing is proven to show advancement in medicines, diagnostics, and treatments. And I've told you testing provides us with medicine. It's not harmful, and it's needed. Animal testing is ethical. I ask that everyone to research this topic before you come to a conclusion, and that if someone were to bring this up to you like in a bill, to really consider what you're doing if you completely ban animal testing. Thanks for listening.